Welcome to Free Traffic Domination. In the second video, we told you about the ad mistakes made by 97% of the people who fail at internet marketing. The ad mistakes that kill your ads before they're ever sent. In this video, we're asking the question, are you using the right free advertising? Every marketer knows that there's nothing better than getting high-quality traffic that's free. And by now, everyone also knows that traffic equals money. So the logical question is, do you want a little traffic or do you want a lot of traffic? The answer to that is obvious. Give me all you got. It all starts with traffic, and you get that by advertising, but you can only get free traffic by using free advertising. Make sense? After all, free ads must work. There's literally thousands of places that offer free advertising. If you've worked online for even a little while, you've probably already used free advertising and maybe only got a few results, or worse, none at all. At this point, you're willing to forget dominating free traffic. You'd be happy with some decent results. With all those places offering free advertising, you're left with the question, does free advertising really work? Here's the answer. Free advertising works, and you can get high-quality, money-in-hand prospects from totally free advertising if you know where to advertise and how to do it right. By the end of this video, you'll understand why free advertising is the absolute best way to start advertising. You'll also know exactly where you should start advertising, and you'll know what advertising you should be using to get the best results. Many new or struggling marketers are misled by the suggestions that there's a better way to get high volume quality traffic without the work. They usually find themselves with a lot less money and still no results. So, before we tell you where to start advertising, let's talk about what not to do so you can put your credit card away and stop losing money immediately. Number 1. Don't ever pay for traffic anywhere unless you have a clear understanding of the basics of marketing, with a solid advertising plan that's giving you loads of free traffic and you're already making good money. Number 2. Never attempt media buying, PPC, CPA, PPV, CPV, or any other expensive or complicated ad systems until you have a complete understanding of how they work and a qualified coach to guide you through your mistakes before you go broke, and you will go broke without it. Number 3, don't waste any time using SEO, Google, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or any of the other major distractions that will cost you tons of time and probably a boatload of money before you ever make a dime, if you ever make a dime. All of those things are advanced techniques that require experience, a solid foundation of the basics, and often some highly technical skills if you expect to have any chance of getting the desired results. Don't take my word for it. I'll let Google show you. In spite of what you may have heard differently, getting free traffic from Google is harder than winning the lottery, really. You have a better chance of getting hit by lightning than getting a quality first page ranking on Google. It's a fact. The funny part is that Google tells you exactly what your odds are of getting a #1 position for any keyword or phrase you decide to try. Let's take an example, the keyword phrase, make money online. Google tells you that there are about 436 million results for this keyword phrase. What that really means is there are 436 million different websites competing for that same phrase. That makes your odds of getting a #1 listing for that phrase 1 in 436 million. Just to put it in perspective, let's compare that to your chances of winning a single state lottery. The odds are generally about 1 in 18 million. Your chance of being killed by lightning is a mere 1 in 2.4 million. The phrase, how to be #1 on Google, has odds of 1 in 2 billion. Yes, that's billion. Of these, your best odds for a #1 listing at Google is the phrase, spend a fortune and make nothing, at a meager 1 in 280,000. If you've spent even a little money trying to get to the Google promised land, don't feel so bad. You're not alone. The money spent on SEO techniques like SER, long-tail keywords, link building, article marketing, video marketing, website optimization, social bookmarking, blogs, RSS, not including the black hat methods, is staggering. calculated at $1.4 billion per year. Busted myth. No matter what you've been told before, organic traffic is not free, because SEO is going to cost you one way or another. And that doesn't even come close to the money people have spent on PPC, AdWords and AdSense, at $11.9 billion per year. It's ironic that the so-called free Google listings end up costing most people a small fortune in both time and money. And PPC, both AdWords and AdSense, can take you to the poorhouse very, very fast if you're not already an expert or have a great coach. 90% of Google's business is from a tiny number of huge companies, so they don't have a whole lot of incentive to treat the little guys with respect. Still not convinced? Here's the truth. Google has over 200 different ranking factors that vary in weight. That's importance. These factors are all in play when a site is competing for high ranking for the most competitive keywords. The work necessary to create a website that is structured correctly for a sound business and also complies with all the SEO requirements and all of the government requirements is staggering. Those are things that are never disclosed by those selling fast ranking techniques. The knowledge and skills necessary to comply with the multiple SEO factors are the equivalent of earning a master's degree, not to mention the countless hours people spend searching for highly targeted niche markets with little competition and a reasonable amount of searches. In spite of what you've been told, just getting tons of backlinks or some other magical method will not get you listed fast unless many of the other SEO elements are in play. While some of the backdoor techniques may get you a page one listing temporarily, it typically doesn't last very long and most often than not results in the site being blacklisted by the search engines. Poof, there goes your income. Many affiliate marketers have already had that experience. In the end, marketers pay a lot of money to someone who has convinced them they found the back door to Google, only to discover that they still don't have the key. Oh, but that's not all. Traffic is one of the most highly promoted, overhyped, misunderstood elements of marketing that exists online today. It's absolutely true that traffic equals money, because it's traffic that brings the prospects. But understand, they are only prospects. The ad copy is what gets them to convert to customers and sales. Without having the basic marketing skills, marketers can get the highest quality traffic all day long and still never sell a thing. Traffic alone is no guarantee of income, sales, branding, growing a list, or anything else without all of the other elements of marketing correctly in place. The good news is, as you're developing your skills, growing your income, and gaining more experience, these methods will make more sense as they become new options for you as a marketer. One other benefit, you'll see through the hype and garbage for exactly what it is. After all is said and done, the best place to start marketing is with free advertising. It works. But how should you start using free advertising? As odd as this may sound, do what the gurus do. Yes, start your marketing campaign by doing the same things that all of the gurus, the successful professionals, and well-known marketing leaders do. Email marketing is what all successful marketers do to promote everything they sell because email works better than any other type of marketing. No matter what they happen to be selling at the time, they always promote it through email first. That's where they make the bulk of their sales. Just look at your inbox. Every other method they use only brings them a trickle of sales compared to the results they get from their email campaign and the email campaigns of their affiliate marketers. Email marketing is the #1 source of income for internet marketers and is where your primary marketing should center on. This should be your focus on skill development and technique. I can't emphasize this enough. If you don't develop this skill, you might as well throw in the towel. It's that important. Email is the most effective way to communicate, only followed by a targeted blog. Every other form of marketing should support your email campaigns and blog. But if you're still new to internet marketing, a blog should be in your future. Concentrate on the basics now. Guru's second advertising choice is text ads because they work. After all, Those search engines make billions of dollars selling them to marketers, and those few expert marketers who place their PPC ads have enormous success. As a third recommendation, I would pick login ads. Marketers have no choice but to view them when logging in, but if they're formatted incorrectly, they will produce zero results. That doesn't mean that we don't recommend banners, traffic links, headline ads, all the rest. They all work and have a valid purpose, but they don't pull the traffic like the other methods. We always use them for exposure because getting your ads seen is a big part of marketing and branding. Since we stopped using the hyped up, overpriced, and underperforming junk starting today, the question remains, where should you be advertising? We'll start with free advertising. The best places to advertise are in this order: list builders, text ad exchanges, and viral generators. These are the best. We recommend traffic exchanges only if you use a lead capture page with a very compelling offer for the viewers. The best paid advertising? Some super solo ad networks, and for the highly experienced, successful marketers only, PTC, CPA, and PPC. Just don't ignore the advice to do this with a qualified coach or you will lose your money. It's not for beginners. However, I do want to emphasize this clearly. There is no such thing as bad advertising. If the formatting is correct, all advertising will give you some exposure. These recommendations are to narrow down what gives you faster results if you're a new or struggling marketer. What we don't recommend? Safe lists get far less response due to the list email recommendation. Rarely do people look through their list mailboxes before dumping them to the trash. There are some exceptions to this generality about safe lists, but most get almost no response compared to other forms of free advertising. More time wasters are link sites, FFAs, blasters of any kind, classifieds, banner ad sites, and ad boards. The results just aren't worth the time spent marketing. Free traffic from article marketing, videos, social network, press releases, blogs, blog commenting, forums, user groups, Yahoo Answers, and all the rest are great resources for traffic. However, they are time-consuming and tedious methods that will not get high volumes of traffic immediately. They are not the places that new or struggling marketers should be starting at to build their business. We recommend the advertising programs that offer mailing to non-incentivized lists with active members. At Free Traffic Hotline, we list well over 600 great places to advertise that include list builders, text ad exchanges, and viral generators. And most of them have promo codes for free ads. In fact, over $40,000 worth of free ads. These are the places that we still promote to today on a daily basis and will continue to use in the future because they work. Places that we highly recommend. What results do we get? Here are some of the results we received from various solo ad promotions at the free ad sites that we recommend at Free Traffic Hotline. These results can range anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks in duration after the promotion was first sent. Yes, your ads could continue to get clicks well after the day it was sent. Some ads we placed received clicks for months after sending them. These are just a few examples of the results we received for various promotions. A promotion just prior to Christmas was a mailing to only about 10 of the sites listed at Free Traffic Hotline for a short fire sale campaign. The time it took to write the solo ad, format it, and send it out was about 1 hour. This was a highly targeted ad and resulted in 5 sign-ups who all upgraded. Of course, no one can guarantee these types of results for anyone, but they do show the possible results for marketing at free ad sites that generate free traffic. The Free Traffic Domination video series walks you through the steps to success as a new or struggling marketer. Everything we teach and recommend comes from our combined 20 years of experience in Internet marketing and Internet marketing training. At Free Traffic Hotline, we provide you with well over $40,000 worth of free advertising that increases monthly, for a cost of about $2 a month. And as an upgraded member, you get the powerful video series Free Traffic Domination. Not a Free Traffic Hotline upgraded member yet? What are you waiting for?